In Week 3, rookie Texans quarterback Deshaun Watson went punch for punch with Tom Brady as Houston lost a close shootout to the Patriots, 36-33. It was Watson's best performance in the NFL, that is, until he played the Titans this Sunday. Watson was very efficient, completing 25 of 34 passes for 283 yards, 4 touchdowns and 1 interception, adding another 24 rushing yards and a touchdown, as he led the Texans to the most points in a single game in franchise history in the 57-14 win. How did Watson carve up a defense that came into the game averaging fewer than 20 points per contest? Let's take a look at that, and what it means moving forward. Watson beat the Titans from the pocket, touted as a running quarterback because of his college system at Clemson. Watson's ability as a pocket passer has been overlooked and undervalued. Many questioned how accurate he really was and if he could win from the pocket. Against the Titans, Watson proved he can. On this play, the Texans used just 2 receivers, both running over routes. The Titans only rush 4, dropping 7 players into coverage. 7 should be able to cover 2 receivers, but Watson finds wide receiver Will Fuller on his over route with a precise pass over the outstretched hand of a sinking zone defender for a touchdown. His ability to evade pass rushers was critical. That type of accuracy to fit the ball into small windows, especially in the red zone, is extremely important at the NFL level. But he was given a clean pocket to throw from, which did make the play easier for him. That wasn't the case throughout the game, however. This was Watson's first throw of the game. The Texans run a play-action pass that requires the tight end to sift across the line and block an edge rusher. Watson reads to his right off the snap, but feels the pressure coming to his left and steps up calmly in the pocket to help the tight end run the edge rusher past him. Watson keeps his eyes down the field and throws a strike up the seam for a big gain. Watson's mobility enables him to move in the pocket comfortably, but his instincts as a quarterback kept his eyes down the field and find a receiver. Many quarterbacks with his mobility would have taken off running there, but he kept his poise and found a pass. He displayed this on multiple plays. Here, Watson receives the snap and instantly looks to his left. The Titans rush just 3, dropping extra defenders into coverage to try to take away any short routes underneath. Watson works off his first read to his left and quickly progresses to his second and third read to his right. With both of those covered, Watson works back to the middle of the field, where he spots DeAndre Hopkins running across the middle. Pressure then arrives and Watson is forced to scramble out of the pocket, but once he avoids the pressure, he calmly delivers the pass to Hopkins for a first down. His running ability gave the Titans trouble, too. Watson clearly demonstrated against the Titans that he is capable of producing positive plays from the pocket and using his running ability only when he needs to. He is a quarterback first, but that doesn't mean the Texans didn't make use of his running ability. In the red zone, the Texans like to use some of Watson's running schemes from college, like the read option. On this play, they use the speed option. Watson takes the snap and runs to his left. He draws in the edge defender, forcing him to commit inside before tossing the ball outside to running Lamar Miller, who was able to get outside for the touchdown. Later in the game, the Texans used a similar concept. This time, Watson takes the snap and begins running to his left. He has Miller to the outside to option the ball off to, but he spots a big hole developing on the backside of the play and cuts his run back inside. He walks untouched into the end zone for another touchdown. These types of running plays are very hard to defend, particularly in the red zone. It adds another dimension to the offense, and so far the Texans have managed to use it without Watson sustaining a big hit. Watson was incredibly efficient against the Titans, both as a quarterback and a runner, as he led the Texans to their second win of the season. The Texans' defense is good enough to carry their team if they can get moderate quarterback play from the offense. If Watson can continue with this level of efficiency, then the Texans are a legitimate contender in the AFC. More NFL coverage.